Sonic Project 06 is giving Sonic 06 a second chance. Starting all the way back in 2019 with the first ever demo of Project 06, the developer ChaosX has been consistently releasing updates for the remaster of Sonic 06 that he's been working on. He has been basically remaking the game from the ground up on Unity to give people the definitive way to play Sonic 06. What's crazy is that he's never even played Sonic 06 before. He's just been hyper analyzing a bunch of gameplay from a bunch of different people, and he was able to base how the game plays off of that.
It's an enhancement program.
And the fact that we're getting a better version of the game from a guy who hasn't even played the original is crazy. As of April 19th, 2023, ChaosX has released the Silver update. So, we have all of the action stages playable for Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. And it seems that one day, ChaosX intends to at least finish remastering the whole story along with the cutscenes. I'm just imagining the day that where we get a timeline where Sonic 06 was actually a good game. And that's just crazy to me. And when the update released, it got a lot of praise from Sonic fans, and I share the same sentiment. ChaosX has completely changed how the characters play. Sonic plays more akin to how he was in Sonic Adventure 1. Shadow plays similar to Sonic with all of his chaos abilities, and his combat, being a bit more expanded with it, like all that stuff. And Silver finally feels good to play. He feels fluid to control, and not just the main characters. He also fixed all the side characters. Knuckles plays like he did in Adventure. Blaze actually plays fun. Amy, oh my god, he fixed Amy in the best. She plays literally like Adventure 1 and better. I also want to mention the scoring system and the ranking system. I love it. It's so fun to S-rank stages. Even though some stages get a little frustrating, it's fun to play. It's fun to get an S-rank. It feels rewarding. Now, this whole video is not here to go into super heavy detail about Project 06. There's already a guy who made a really good video on this. His name is, I'm sorry for pronouncing this wrong, Bick Yuri Box, and he made a video called Sonic P-06 is Rewriting History. Go watch that video. It's a really good video and I like it a lot. So, what this video is about is I want to hear to talk about how Project 06 is giving Sonic 06 a second chance at life. We all know the horror story that was Sonic 06. Before it was even released, Sonic Team dropped Shadow the Hedgehog, right? And it did not receive well by the general audience or Sonic fans. And Sega was making the transition to the next console generation. So, they had a vision. They wanted to make the greatest Sonic game of all time, a reboot of the series. Originally, the game was to be released on next generation consoles like the PS3, the Xbox 360, and even the Wii. The Wii? The Wii? You're killing me. But then, this is where the bad things started to happen. The hype was rising for the game. We had that first E3 trailer that it looked like something out of Frontiers. It looked ahead of its time. It looked crazy. Then Sega realized two things. One, the game wouldn't be able to run on the Wii. No shit. So they had to split the team in two. One team worked on Sonic 06 and the other would work on the secret rings for the Wii. And then two, Sega still wanted the game to release when the PS3 would release, released like a few days after the PS3 will launch, and they wanted to catch the hype of the new console releasing and the holiday. So now Sonic Team had a handicap. They had less time and less resources to work on the game, and that's where things hit the fan. Yuji Naka, literally one of the fathers of Sonic, left halfway through production, and we all know what's going on with him now. So now there was no director for the game, and when it released, well, you heard this song and dance too many times. Glitches, Sonic had a rough transition to 3D, worst game of all time, Sonic cursed a girl, yada 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 yada. This game left a permanent stain on the Sonic series that people, and for some reason game journalists, don't ever want to forget. They have to bring up every little thing about the game, even though it's been like 16 it's been 16 years. Jesus, I was 2 when this I was 2 when this game came out. Oh, I'm old, man. Gee, I feel old, man. Anyways, regardless, at the time when it came out, it was a laughingstock, and it continued to be a laughingstock. Then, something changed. Now, this is normal with Sonic fans. Like, back in 2008, people were dogpiling on Sonic Unleashed. Now, the sentiment has changed for it, and it seems to be a more positive light. But this was, like, impossible. The game was mechanically broken. The glitches made the game unplayable. The characters were poor, and they were not fun to play. The story wasn't good. A lot of the things in the game were bad. But ChaosX didn't see that. He saw the game fundamentally. And fundamentally, the game had potential. A lot of potential. And when the first demo released, he made people like Sonic 06. And it's not like he did something like super like drastic change. Like he didn't overhaul the whole level design. He didn't completely overhaul the story or gameplay. All he did was fix the game so it won't bug out and change how characters played. And just from that, he unlocked the game's hidden potential. Simply fixing how the characters controlled and the bugs made the game actually really fun to play. And the graphical update from using the Unity engine, it allowed people to actually appreciate the design and atmosphere of each level. The colors feel more vibrant compared to the original game, and the level design actually is really good. It's more akin to like a mix between Adventure 1 and Adventure 2. ChaosX even added new cutscenes to certain levels with the help of Sonic P-06, the animator. And the newest one, actually, I want to point out, he added with Silver in the Tropical Jungle. It's just so precious, man.
This looks so beautiful.
And I'm feeling the same way Silver is feeling looking at it. And it's the little things like that that really make the game stand out. Now, with Project 06 and people enjoying what they're playing, it's doing what I've never thought was possible. People are saying that they like Sonic 06. Like, Sonic 06 always had ambitious ideas. The team wanted to make the game special, but their vision was never complete. What ChaosX is doing with P-06 is making people realize that the game had potential to be one of the best games of all time in the series. The level design was great. Like I said before, it's a mix of SA1 and SA2. The art style and direction for this game was actually really good. The amount of variety that this game had in its stages is crazy. I've already talked about the music before and how much I adore it, and it's amazing, man. But no one ever wanted to say anything good about the game because of its reputation and what happened with it. What ChaosX is doing is it's giving the game a second chance at life. It's a second chance to be loved by Sonic fans and by just people in general. It's giving it a second chance to make people realize its true vision. And this is all thanks to ChaosX, but also kind of Sega and Sonic team. Because we as Sonic fans are really fortunate and really lucky that Sega allows fan games to be released at all. Like we see with Nintendo, they always they want to take this down, they want to take that down because they were super secure of their IP. But Sega and Sonic team, they're like, if you want to make a fan game and you don't want to sell it, that's fine with me. And we have literally what ChaosX did was literally basically a full-on remake of Sonic 06 for free. And listen, I don't think Sonic team are interested in touching this game anytime soon, so I think they're fine with it. So that is what I want to say. Thank you, ChaosX, for giving this. I hope one day you finally finish this, and we finally get the complete version of Sonic 06, the one that we were supposed to get nearly 17 years ago. And with that, that's all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on notifications. Comment down below how you guys are enjoying this game. I really am enjoying it. I didn't even think I would enjoy Silver that much, but he actually made him very playable. Well, obviously playable. He made him very fun to play. So that's all the time we got. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.